Okay, I need to... Yeah, that's the problem.
Elevator locked. Hoverpad exit closed. Hoverpad exit? It's a monster!
Mutant freak. Let's see.
It's still coming after me. Oh, this wasn't such a good idea. Hey, you wanna try discussing things over a hot cup of mocha instead of all this killing April business? I guess not. Well, help!
This is just so dumb. Oh no, well, I was complaining. It's like...
Cortez!
You've been keeping some rough company, señorita. Better be more careful in the future, no?
Where have you been?
What? Were you worried?
Yes, no, I mean, I was scared you were, you know, dead.
So you care about me. Ave Maria Purísima. What am I going to do now without you telling me to get lost?
Don't joke about this, Cortez. I've been in a lot of situations these past few days where I could have needed your help, but you weren't there.
Perdóname. Forgive me, señorita. I've been indisposed. When I finally managed to escape my prison last night, I began looking for you. You left an interesting trail, I must say.
What do you mean?
For one, the border house, most of Venice for that matter, was under guard. There seemed to be some question as to how you managed to escape the Vanguard agents.
Magic.
So I thought. You've been picking up a few pointers in Arcadia.
I'm turning into quite the Girl Scout. It's amazing how resourceful you can be when you're in a bind.
I see. I've noticed.
How did the Vanguard capture you?
With a small army, and with the help of a very dangerous man, Gordon Holloway.
I met him. Not the most personable guy in the world, and he could really do with some sun.
Gordon is a creature of pure logic. He was split in two halves when he was a child, one bound to Stark, the other to Arcadia. The victim of terrible Vanguard experiments, I'm afraid.
The Chaos Vortex, right?
That's him. He's magical and chaotic, half untethered. What some people would call his soul. Gordon would have been Guardian had the Vanguard not destroyed him.
I heard the story. Can he still be Guardian?
The Vanguard believes so, but if he did become Guardian, he would twist and corrupt the balance to his own benefit. What the consequences would be, I fear to even think.
Have you told me everything I should know, Cortez?
About?
About this. About everything that's happened to me in the past, say, week.
I've told you all I can tell you.
Yeah, sure. You know, I overheard a conversation between you and your friend, Father Raoul, and then McAllen.
Jacob McAllen? He's here?
He was. He released that mutant freak on me, so that I'd tell him where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is.
Ay, Dios mío. We must get you away from here. He's a very dangerous...
Why, if it isn't a family reunion.
I could smell your hand in this, brother. The Vanguard. Was this the extent of your originality? If you had to meddle in the affairs of mortals, would it not have been prudent to show a little subtlety?
He seized the dragon and bound him for 1,000 years. Free at last, brother? Thais salutamus.
Giselle. I didn't picture you walking amongst men in a man's body with a man's name. McAllen. The balance must not have dealt you and yours with the best of hands.
The balance will cease to be, brother. The scales will topple, and the old walls will fall. The age of dragons is imminent, whether you join us or not.
Join you? You symbolize all that I despise. You hate and fear these mortals so much, you bring on chaos to destroy them. But you will only succeed in destroying yourself. Our time will come eventually, but not by your doing.
Are these worlds of mortals so important to you that you forget who you are?
I never forgot who I am. That crime is yours alone, brother.
What's this? There is still time. You are blood of my blood, kin to my kin. You are immortal dragon, and our destinies weigh the scales of the universe.
Where do you get all those cliches, kin to my kin? Doesn't it ever bother you that you sound like a badly written play?
No, well, I will not miss your sarcasm, brother. It always felt a little strained. Tabas!
Cortez! Cortez's watch stopped. Oh God, his heart. That's what Brian said Cortez called it. His heart. His heart has stopped. Cortez is dead. I can't believe that. It doesn't make sense because... He's gone. They all die. God damn. I can't. Everybody I love dies. Everybody I love. The watch is dead. Unlock containment chamber? I think yes. Containment chamber open. From McAllen's little demonstration, I'd say that was some kind of fancy safe or containment chamber. What is that? It looks... God, it looks human! I'd guess the Vanguard are growing these creatures for a purpose. Maybe soldiers? That's one war I'll do my best to prevent.
And what, pray tell, took you so long? Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Stop.
Screw you, Jerry.
Oh, the humanity! How dare she speak to me like this? And we are close to the end of this chapter. Come on. Come on. Thank you, game. That took some time. I just realized that I haven't had anything to drink since I started streaming. Oh well, we're almost done.
It's not like you need it a lot because you're not voice acting a lot.
I'm not voice acting, but I should still be drinking. Oh well.
Hello? Flipper? Oh my god, what happened to you?
They shot me. They took the fucking map.
Who?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but they promised me I'd walk again.
Who did?
Holloway, the Vanguard. I had a deal with them. Then, when you come back, I sent word they wanted the map, information on it. They wanted you.
You sold me out to the Vanguard?
I'm so sorry. They threatened me with they said you can walk again or you can fucking die. Your choice. My choice.
I understand. Just take it easy. Don't move too much. I'm gonna call the cops and then...
No! No, don't. I'm dying. They would just put me in jail. Listen to me. April. The map. I deciphered it. They took it with them, everything. But I made a copy. Over there on the screen.
What am I looking at?
I played with the map you gave me. And though there was information missing,
Why don't you just take it easy for a while? Don't say anything.
They took it. See the flashing cross? That's the destination on the map. Some kind of anomaly, I guess. Nothing about it in any data bank, but right next to it, there's a spaceport, the Morning Star. Transfer terminal to the colonies, luxury hotels, casinos. If you need to get to the position on the map, that's the way to do it. Go to the Morning Star. Holloway was bringing something with him up there to the station. I heard them talking about it. Sounded important.
The Guardian? It's gotta be the Guardian.
These guys are bad, the worst. You gotta be careful. Fucking telling you.
I'm the only chance we got.
I know. Get him. Get up there to the Morning Star. Go to the Morning Star. Do what you have to do now.
I will.
I'm sorry.
You okay, Flipper? Flipper! Damn. Thanks, Flipper.
This game has a very, very tragic ending. And it's all like being like super cliffhanger-ish. It ends how we want it to end. Like April like manages to of course April finishes her mission, but she loses a lot on it. And I think it's a good reflection in that sense that everything may not pay out the way you want it to on these grand quests. In that sense, the writing in this game is stellar. It's a tragedy, but it's like stellar writing. It's it's bittersweet, if you will. In that sense. Charlie and Emma and the rest are okay. So that's something. Still. To the tubes.
It's a list of today's departures to the orbiting stations. Most of these are bound for the Morning Star, an MTI-owned station in geostationary orbit above the city.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today?
Aside from the fact that the fate of 2 worlds rests on my shoulders,
Yes?
just peachy thanks.
That's good. How may I help you today, ma'am?
How does it feel working for the dark side?
Pardon me, ma'am?
I mean, it's slavery, isn't it?
Certainly not. That's a popular misconception. In fact, our colonists are given the best of care, a job suited to their talents, and a full salary.
You tell yourself that, if that makes it easier to sleep at night. I'd like to register as a colonist.
Very good, ma'am. You won't regret this decision, I can assure you of that.
I'm sure I will. In fact, I already do.
Yes, well, we'll do our best to find the perfect colony for your tenure after you fill out a simple multiple choice form and...
Why not just call it slavery? I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Oh, no, ma'am, certainly not. Our colonists are given the best of care and a full salary to go with their assigned tenure.
Whatever, I just need to get on a ship that'll take me through to the Morning Star transfer station.
We do have a ship leaving this evening with colonists bound for Bokamba 8, and that does stop at the Morning Star. But I'd suggest you go through our pamphlets.
Sign me up for... what was it? Bokamba 8? That's where I want to go.
All right, ma'am. If you would just hand me your Newport ID card and place your right thumb on that black square, we can get you registered. There. That's it, ma'am. You're registered. Now, if you just take your baggage...
No baggage.
Nothing, ma'am? Well, you will receive everything you need when you get to the colonies, so no problem. Just head up to gate number 1 and wait in our lounge. And I have to remind you that if you choose not to board your ship this evening, you will have committed a corporate offense, and you will be subject to imprisonment.
And a nice day to you, too.
You'll be selling your soul to us. Space! We go to the one place that has... Wait, it is corrupted by capitalism. And this is where we'll stop for today. We'll play the last 2 chapters next time. Just to double check that I have... Yep, we have it. Good. Just to make sure... Oh! Well, we'll have to talk to her later then, I guess.
Welcome back. That's a thank.
Oh, okay, we got it. So... there we go. So next time will be the end. Yeah, it's been completely corrupted by capitalism. That concludes today's stream with The Longest Journey. We have 2 chapters left. The last 2 chapters are won't take all day. It won't, but it'll take maybe like 2 hours, I think. And you'll be in for a treat for the ending here. It's tragic a little bit, but it's also super good. And it sets up nicely for the next game. And I hope you will join us for that. We will, though, despite when we finish this game early, we will start on the next game, which is Dreamfall: The Longest Journey, in which we will see more of April Ryan and continue the journey. So even though we might finish The Longest Journey, well, early, we'll continue in the next game. So I need to find and download my copy of it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I have, despite this little somber, well, ending with old people just being shot and dying and all that stuff. It's a good game. Now I have to go bake some pastries and fix some dinner. Dinner's already cooked. I just have to heat it basically. Just a bunch of leftovers. It's tomato soup and mac and cheese just put together in a pot and see what happens. So thank you for watching today. And also, are there can we raid someone? Let's see if we can raid someone. I don't think we can, but let's see. Yes, we can raid Ghost. Ghost is streaming Mass Effect. So let's raid Ghost.
Mass Effect?
Yes! And he's riding the Mako! He's riding the Mako! So, thank you for watching, everyone. And enjoy seeing some wonderful Mass Effect by Ghost. Take care. And see you tomorrow for some Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney. Bye.